wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, calm and gentle from above.
Hi, this is Reggie Mattis with RMVIG, and welcome to the Revitalize Hope webpage. And today we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. But before we get started, I want to ask you, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and also give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, leave a comment so I can know how you feel, or if you got topics you want to talk about, I would love to join you. If you're on the Revitalize Hope webpage, the RMVIG website, then please make sure you sign up for our newsletter and continue to watch more videos as you go through. And we look forward to hearing from you. Now, our topic of today is Valentine's Day. And I just want to give you a few quick tips to kind of help you out. And let's start off by saying that first, Valentine's Day is about love. It's about showing appreciation to each other. Now, it doesn't have to be a couple. Valentine's Day could be husband and wife showing appreciation to each other, showing appreciation to your kids. You can make it a family affair. Now, normally, this is a day reserved for couples, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. But, you can also make it that it's a family thing, where you just say, hey, we just want to make Valentine's Day because we love each other, we love our family. And then you can have the more intimate moments for, the adults later. But first, here's my first tip. Don't make it stressful. I cannot say that enough. Do not make Valentine's Day stressful. And you say, why would Valentine's Day be stressful, Reggie? I'm glad you asked that question. Let me tell you how. Now, let me just say for the men right now, for the men, it can be stressful because every man wants to make sure that his woman is having a great Valentine's Day. You want her to go to work happy. You want her to go to work feeling good. And every woman wants to feel like she had a great Valentine's Day so she can go to work smiling, or she can smile at work, which means you may have to send her flowers at work to let her know that she's being thought about, and you got to make some plans. Now, the reason I say this gets stressful is the fact that money and planning. Because if you know that there's a particular place that he or she wants to go and it's booked up because you waited to the last minute, it gets stressful. If you're not making the money, or you don't really have the funds to do a dozen roses, a 5-star restaurant, maybe this cultural art show, or maybe go to a concert. They always have these concerts on Valentine's Day. You might be like Shantae Moore, Babyface, Johnny Gill. They're like little intimate shows, but the tickets are not always that cheap. So you can blow $300 to $400 easy on Valentine's Day. So my thing is, try not to make it stressful. Be aware and just be respectful of a person's financial situation. Don't assume that everyone's going to be able to drop $500 to $1,000 on Valentine's Day, because you don't want to go out, spend all this money on Valentine's Day, then the day after Valentine's Day you're like, oh my God, light bill, all these bills got to be paid, I don't really have the money, and it's just more stressful. Number 2 is Valentine's Day is about both people in a relationship, not just one. So you need to make sure that if you're a man, you're showing appreciation to your woman. If you're a woman, you're showing appreciation to your man. Whatever your relation status is, you need to make sure that both people feel that they're loved, that they're appreciated, that Valentine's Day is for them as well. And it's not just, it's my responsibility to cater to this person to show them that they're loved. Both people need to be loved. Because when you start demanding that I am honored and I am respected on this day, but you don't give that same honor and respect to the other person, they're not going to be invested in it. They're not going to feel like it's all about you. And after a while, it gets to the point to where it's like, okay, it's their day. And they're not going to be invested in it. They're not going to have the same level of interest and love for that day as you are. A woman can send flowers to a man. A woman can women, you can do the same thing that men do for you, but you just may do it a different way. If you don't want to send your man flowers, you got edible arrangements. You can send fruit, stuff like that. I mean, there's always something you can send. Send him a jersey of his favorite football team. Send that to his job. Or his favorite basketball team, his favorite sporting event. If he's a fisherman, buy him a new fishing rod or a new tackling box and send that to him on his job. Happy Valentine's Day. If you know what he's passionate about and what he loves, if you can show that you acknowledge his love for that, that's showing that you acknowledge your love for him. See, by doing that, you're giving back to each other. And men, the same thing. If she loves flowers, send her some flowers at her job. If she's off that day, send flowers at home. So, make sure both people feel appreciated. The third thing. Now, when it comes to Valentine's Day, it's going to be packed. Everybody's going to be out. Everybody's going to be at every restaurant. Have some flexibility with each other and be willing to say, you know what, in order to decrease the stress, why don't we celebrate Valentine's Day the day before Valentine's Day? The day before Valentine's Day, we'll go out to eat. We might go catch a show, or maybe the day after Valentine's Day, we'll go out to eat and we'll go catch a show. And on Valentine's Day, we just have a more intimate setting. It could be home with a glass of wine, watching a movie, or, we may go for a ride, or we may go to the park. We may have a picnic, depending on the weather conditions. But you might do something like that, or we might go to the movies. You might do something on Valentine's Day that's a little more intimate. You may get a hotel room and just have room service and just, stay in the room, whatever. That's a whole nother subject. I'm not even going there. But you have to make sure that you have some flexibility. Because when you're trying to go out on Valentine's Day and you make these plans where you're going to go here, then you go into the show, you say, well, we're going to go eat. Then after we eat, we're going to go see Johnny Gill at this little Valentine's Day show, or Shantae Moore. Well, when you go out that day, you may have a 30 to 40 minute wait just before you get a table. Then you got to wait for your food. And you don't want to feel like you're rushing through the day. Like, okay, we'll just take this, and this. You're trying to eat real fast. Then you're trying to get out, get your car, get through traffic to get to where you got to go. Don't put that extra stress on yourself or the day. The day is about the two of you. The day is about you, your family. That's what it's about. Don't stress yourself out. And my last and final thought, don't let money drive your Valentine's Day. Don't let money and other people drive it. Your Valentine's Day, the way you celebrate it, is meant for you. So if someone else is over here talking about, oh, we're going to the club, we got this VIP seating, and we got this limo, that's fine. That's fine. That's what they want. But you might be the type of couple to where you say, you know what? I prefer just to be at home, cuddled up, glass of wine, talking, little intimate dinner. Or like I said, you might do something before or do something after. Don't feel like your Valentine's Day has to be a competition with somebody else's Valentine's Day. Make your day about you and who you're with, not you, who you're with, and what other people are doing. Because what you're doing then is you're lowering the value of what was done for you. When you start doing that, and that person's going to feel like you don't value their efforts. So don't compare it to other people. Let them have their day. You have your day and you enjoy it. You love each other. You love your family. And you know what? That will make your day more special. Hey, this is Reggie Matters with RMVRG. Thank you for joining me here on Revitalize Hope. And I hope you enjoyed this Revitalize Hope webpage. I'm going to keep pumping these videos out. And I hope this is helpful to somebody. And like I said, if you like it, make sure you give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe at the button below. And also, don't forget, if you're on the webpage, Revitalize Hope, don't forget also subscribe to our newsletter. Hey, thank you for joining us. And I look forward to talking to you. And by the way, last final thought. I have just created a Simply Straight Talk podcast, and it's going to be like an internet radio with some great topics, great conversations. You will be able to call in and talk to us. I'm going to be sharing that information with you on future videos. You can already see some of it on the website if you go check it out. But hey, thank you for joining us, and don't forget, revitalize hope in your life, and don't forget to revitalize hope in somebody else's. See you next time.
On my face, I'm floating on a cloud to win these race. You see, as a friend I'm here for you. You see, as a friend I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, calm and gentle from above. No, no, no. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Now I know some days you may feel blue, Lord. Trust in your greatness to see you through. Don't look back, it's not the end. Give life your best, and I know you can win. You see, as a friend I'm here for you. You should know that. As a friend I'm here for you. Here I stand with you, wishing you the best in all you do. Always look for the breeze of love, the breeze of love. Here I